Welcome, this is Dawg's
Hello.
Diary and we're starting. So I will try to keep this time everything sweet and short. Let's keep going. Okay, you saw the topic, as always, the title, Stop Punishing Yourself. You're probably sitting there like, what do you mean, bro? Like, I'm not beating myself
What
up.
the dog doing?
What do you mean punishing myself? You're probably right. That's why we'll be talking about something else, but you will get the meaning. So, I bet that occasionally, whatever it is that you are doing, you're actually feeling like it is a waste of your time. Like you are not productive enough, you are falling behind on your goals, like you are not reaching what you expected to achieve because you are doing what you actually like to do instead. And then you feel like maybe the solution is cutting that part of your life. Like, just get rid of it. Like, don't do that anymore. Now, sure, in some cases, you might be doing something that is like really completely useless, that is not helpful. Maybe yes, then it is worth replacing if you find it harmless, if it's like some sort of addiction, and or just setting up some serious boundaries about this. But in many other cases, you are not doing anything that is actually wrong or destructive. It might be something you're genuinely passionate about and you want to keep it as part of your life, like you actually love it, you like it. So, for example, I really love YouTube. I love YouTube's culture. I love how all kinds of people and content creators find ways to share their creativity. It inspires me. I enjoy seeing people succeed by gaining recognition and building an audience, and I love seeing them doing what they actually love and sharing the process with others. At the same time, I also learn from them. I pick up tips, advices, I just mimic something I see from their behavior. I learn something about how do you put yourself in front of people, right? Especially if they're like really good at this. So, just like my love for YouTube, you probably have your own hobbies or other niche interests. So the problem is that society makes it seem like those things are completely useless unless you earn money by doing this, unless it makes you stronger, unless you become more successful by doing this specific thing, unless you like grown a domain of knowledge and you become legit smarter. But the reality is that maybe that hobby that you are having, that things that you love to do, what you're actually doing quite often, maybe it is what keeps you sane when you are stressed. Maybe it is what made you choose a certain path of interest in your life when you were a kid, right? What if you take a radical step and you try to remove that part because you feel like you're wasting time and all of a sudden you are not yourself anymore? Look, like I once felt so bad about my productivity that I cut out gaming of my life for quite a while, like completely. Do you think it made me happier? Do you think I reached my goals that I expected to do? No. Sure, for the first few days I locked in maybe just a few more hours into study, but then, like very quickly, my motivation dropped significantly, I felt distracted all the time, and when I did try to get things done, it just didn't go well, like it wasn't working. I made very little progress. I get it that we often think that to focus on something, we need to sacrifice something else instead. And in a lot of cases, it is kind of true. If you've got like a destructive habit or an addiction that you can control, then by all means, let's like get rid of it. Try to find ways to help yourself and replace it with something else. Just so you know, in case, nothing can be removed from our life without being replaced by something else. Nothing ever in a brain leaves like a blank space. You will always find replacement, even if you don't realize that. But that's beyond the point. I think it's just unfair to cut out something from your life that you genuinely love. And then again, like addiction is not love or passion for something. It's completely different things. You have to be honest with yourself to have this discernment what it actually is that you're doing, right? But removing something you actually care about won't make things better. You didn't do anything wrong to deserve the punishment and just, that's why I'm saying it's a punishment to remove something you're passionate about. Like time management, sure, set boundaries, make schedule, ask someone else to check on you, like be responsible in front of someone else. But completely deleting something you love, not it. That won't lead you to your goal. So the question is, why punish yourself if you didn't do anything wrong? So if my heart is in the right place and I am trying my best, I should reward myself for making the progress. There should not be punishment if I am trying my best and then I'm failing in the process or getting distracted, but I know that I'm still trying. Punishment is a terrible motivation technique. It plants guilt and hopelessness in your mind. Our motivation should come from striving towards something greater for ourselves and for people around us. This is the way. Hope I was able to deliver my point. Rest up, lock in, see you later.